Blackstone Audio presents The Koala of Death, a Gunn Zoo Mystery by Betty Webb. For Wanshu and her sisters, and especially to Notch and Half-Ear, long may they and their endangered cousins contribute to the beauty of this earth. Chapter 1. I woke during a pearly dawn to hear something bump against the Merrilee's hull. A brief glance at my bunkside clock gave the time as 5:24. Before I could pull the covers back over my head, DJ Bones, my three-legged dog, slapped a wet tongue across my face, while at the foot of the bunk, Miss Priss mewed, "Feed me, feed me, feed me." "I can't have just 6 more minutes." "No, you can't," they thought at me. Miss Priss, a mostly Persian who had weighed a whisker-thin 3 pounds when I rescued her from the same shelter I'd rescued Bones, marched up my leg, across my stomach, and onto my chest. Now a whopping 10 pounds, she shoved the small terrier mix out of the way so she could glare down at me through her one remaining eye. "Feed me, feed me, feed me." "I can take a hint." With a groan, I threw off the eider-down comforter. Even in June, Gunn Landing Harbor mornings can be chilly, and rolled out of the bunk. "Now you guys just settle down for a minute while I—" Bump, bump. There it was again, the sound that had wakened me. Port side. Surely not Maureen. The sea otter never showed until 5:45 a.m., so punctual I could set a clock by her. Maybe, like me, she'd had a rough night. Ignoring my pet's ever louder demands, I slipped on some sweats before removing a herring from the galley's small refrigerator. Thus steeled against the chill, I stepped out on deck and drew a deep breath of Pacific Ocean air. Sounding only yards away, gulls shrieked, but I couldn't see them. Grayness swirled around me in a fog so thick that only the outline of the boat next to mine was visible. A blue and white Chris-craft twice the size of my Merrilee, the gutterball bobbed gently in the harbor's calm water. The night before, its owners, Doris and Sam Grimaldi, had thrown a noisy party that lasted far too late. I'd stayed until 10, then came back home to the Merrilee to get some sleep, but found myself still awake at 1, listening to a boat full of drunks guffaw at jokes so ancient they should have died with the dinosaurs. Casting a dirty look at the now quiet gutterball, I leaned over the Merrilee's rail, herring in hand. For a moment, the fog parted just enough that I could see, in the oily water below, a patch of sable brown.
Sample complete. Ready to continue?